Welcome to Sitting on a Chair with Mr. Big Stuff. The series where I doom scroll TikToks so you don't have to. It's basically like on the sofa with me, but today I'm in a chair. Today I'm going to be looking at some tattoo fails on TikTok, so this should be good. Okay, on to the first one. Okay. I appreciate the little flash edit in the middle there. Let's go back. Going to Bali for tattoos. Going to Bali for very cheap tattoos. Specifically, it's not always the best idea. I mean, same as going anywhere. If you want to get the cheapest tattoo possible, you're going to end up with the cheapest tattoo possible. If you know what I'm saying. Look at that. Okay, that's absolutely dreadful. The structure. Ooh, the structure in that sort of Gothic window frame, is it? I guess. So that's where you'd have like stained glass windows and stuff. That's in the nicest way possible. Dreadful. That's absolutely dreadful. That doesn't make any sense at all. The shading is terrible. There's the face. Could be worse. Face could be worse. The hair, there's like no form to it. Honestly, like looking at that window at the bottom and the hair, it's like they've just ignored the stencil. They lost the stencil and then they just kind of made it up as they went along. And the same goes for the top window there as well. That is absolutely horrible. Yeah, so that's one of the issues. If you're going to spend money to travel somewhere else to try and save money on a tattoo, like long story short, you're going to end up paying more money for that tattoo in the long run, because it's not going to be long before you realize it's garbage. It's really, really bad. You're going to have to get it lasered off, which is going to cost so much money and it hurts so much, or you're going to end up having to get it fixed or covered. It'll be a very, very difficult cover job. I don't really know what to say on this other than if you're intentionally going for like the cheapest tattoo you possibly can, you're going to end up with a tattoo that looks like it's incredibly cheap, unfortunately. Okay, on to the next. I've seen this one before, the Lara Croft tattoo. That's a 10 out of 10 tattoo, isn't it? That's just, you know, beautiful, right? Great. Oh, yeah, that's a great tattoo. Like, I don't... Okay, on to the next.
I'm literally crying over my nail.
Please don't go to a tattoo artist who only has 6 months of experience. I have thoughts on this.
Because they're so ugly. Oh my god, okay. This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels. And this is what I got.
So that's not just a case of don't go to tattoo artists who only have 6 months experience. That's not the only situation here. What this problem is, the person that's done that tattoo, I don't know if they're just tattooing at their own place. They've just decided, I'm a tattoo artist now. They've bought some equipment. They think it's easy. It is not. Because if this person is tattooing at a studio, then this falls on the apprentice's teacher's head. It's their fault, 100%. If a person is not able to do certain tattoos, they shouldn't be allowed to attempt them. This person obviously hasn't even done this type of tattoo on practice skin. They are not aware of how to do it, the proportion, whatever. It looks like they didn't use a stencil. Also, that's going to be quite a common theme, I think. I mean, the snake, the body fades into the eye. A lot of that doesn't make sense. That's like a 1-star tattoo. Can't really say much about that apart from check out the people's work. She said she paid $350 for that. I don't know why you'd pay someone with 6 months experience $350 for a tattoo. I don't know what to say. So, this girl, lip tattoo, meow. Supposed to be an inner lip tattoo. In here, that's what it's supposed to be. So when you're not showing it to people, it's hidden, you can't see it. That's not where this person did the tattoo. That is straight on the lip. That is horrible. She looks distraught. Have you seen the videos where people will get a specific tattoo on their forehead of something, right? and they'll show the stencil, and then they'll pretend to be tattooing it, and then it'll be like drawn on, and it's to get attention online. I thought maybe that's what this was. It's not. She genuinely looks distraught, and after one session of laser, you can see that is cut into her lip. Like, that is a tattoo right on her lip, on the outside of her lip. The person who did that is not a tattoo artist. They don't know what they're doing. They've obviously bought some equipment and they're just doing it themselves. I feel really bad for that girl. On to the next. So people getting tattoos at house parties is a big part of the tattoo world and situation, right? Kind of always has been. I know people who've got tattoos at parties. I have tattooed people who've been like, oh, I got tattooed at a party, do you want to see it? And sometimes they're kind of all right. A lot of the times it's this kind of thing. So I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what that is, please tell me in the comments. I have no idea what that's even supposed to be. But even if that circle turning into a loop with a 3 and then an N, maybe, even if that is what the design's supposed to be, it's done terribly. It looks like they've lined it with a shader, and not a round shader. It looks like they've lined it with a Magnum. Honestly, if you're at a house party, if someone's got a tattoo machine, you don't have to get tattooed by them. You could just not. If you have to get a tattoo, you just can't contain yourself and you have to get a tattoo at a party, get a very small one on your leg somewhere relatively hidden. Make sure it's small. Don't get a giant one on your arm. People just think it's so easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's a reason why they cost a lot and it takes a long time to learn it. On to the next. Whew. Oh, Sam Johns posted this. Amazing. Okay, go follow Sam Johns. This isn't one of Sam Tom's pieces. This isn't one of Sam Johns' pieces. So, Sam Johns, nice guy. That's not one of his. Obviously just, there he is.
Ooh, that line has seen some shit.
That line has seen some shit. Yeah, agree. Anyway, nice one, Sam. On to the next. How much for this tattoo? A shop minimum is $100. What? My friend can do it for cheaper. Go to your friend then. If your friend can do it cheaper and they can do it as good, go to your friend. The amount of times I've had people come in and be like, oh, they said down the road they could do it cheaper though. Go to them. I don't know what you want me to do with that information. If I go into a restaurant, I'd be like, oh, how much for a burger? They go £12. I'll go, all right. But it's like, it's £8 down the road, so can I have it for 8? No, you can't. It doesn't work like that. Appropriate response. Okay, on to the next. Where are we at? The guy is shuddering. And I thought, like, I don't know, maybe this isn't true. Then I realized he's got a blacked out arm. Blackout sucks. And then I saw where he was doing it. That is a solid blacked out armpit. When I saw this guy quaking, a lot of people would say you have to stop doing a tattoo at this point, but the problem is there are certain areas that are really, really rough, and certain types of tattooing, like if you're doing solid black, it's going to be really, really painful. So he's like shaking from the current pain, not because his adrenaline's like ran out and he's absolutely wrecked, but it looks like they might have done elbow to arm. It's a tough situation. What do you do? If that's what you want, it's got to be done right in the armpit. I'm not surprised that guy is shaking. That's gonna absolutely suck. That's rough. It looks like it's in. Like, I feel like he's not gonna have to go back for a touch-up, so tough. On to the next. So this is a tattoo over black. I've seen a lot of tattoos over black. I've got a white tattoo on black as well. So the only issue I have with these is, like, it looks great, don't get me wrong, this process video is too long. So when the black's aged and faded, the black on top of it will show up really well. The white will show up okay. Now my only issue here is, obviously it's got a direct light on it. It's very, very fresh. there is a slight filter on this, making that look way more contrasted than it probably is. What people don't tell you when they're doing white on black is you're gonna have to have 3 sessions of the white for it to like really stand out. For example, that's my white rose on black. In this light, you can't see it great. It's just a lined trad white rose. In some light, you can see it a lot better. Now, if you do white over black, when it heals, the black pigment is still gonna show through, so it's a muted black, a muted white, sorry. So if you go back over it again, then when that heals, that'll be a slightly lighter white, and then you go the 3rd time and it'll be a lighter white, so on and so forth. White over black, first time, is not gonna look amazing. It has to be done several times. This has got 318,000 views, likes. So hopefully they've posted the healed version as well, because a lot of people do color over black or white over black and claim that that's what it's going to look like forever. It's not. It's 100% not. I don't care what anyone says. On to the next. I like this one. What do your tattoos mean? What do they mean? They mean I've got tattoos. They don't mean it. They mean I've seen tattoos and I like them. I like the culture of tattoos and I like that whole thing. I've seen movies and I listen to bands and they've all got tattoos and I think they look really cool, so I wanted to look cool. That's it. The only reason I have tattoos is because I wanted to look cool. That's it. They don't have to mean anything. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for sitting on a chair with Mr. Big Stuff. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the flip flop. Stop recording.